I know there was no stream planned today. I just kind of was bored. And farming 6 dragons is... It's so much work, you guys. And I have so many more of them to farm. I feel like I've literally farmed thousands of these guys and I still have thousands more to go. So I was like, maybe I'll talk with people for an hour or 2 or something like that. Can't imagine the stream will be very long. How are you guys doing? Amazing? Yay. I'm glad. I finished Womdus, but I'd rather farm the rest post Guild Wars. It's true. It is gonna be... Between farming this and then immediately going and doing Guild Wars, it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of, like, doing the same fights over and over. I don't blame anybody for being like, I gotta, like, take a break from this. Now testing out NM90 setups. Ooh! Are you trying to come up with, like, an original one? Or are you, like, looking at existing setups? I feel like I'm pretty good in terms of... I'm good in terms of X Plus and NM90. Like, but anything beyond that is a big old question mark for me. It's like, I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. I'm literally gonna be like, what Magna setup can I copy? Hi! I hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, okay. You don't have all the things they do? Yeah. Wanna look at the one that I cooked up with the chat, like, I don't know, a while ago? I wanna say like a week and a half ago? I have... And I think I would consider it pretty bare bones. That's my X Plus setup. It's literally... None of these guys are needed. It's just MC and Kupitan that's needed. I saw it on Twitter and was like, I can do that! And I did. So I'm using a pretty standard setup right now for NM90. And these are... This is the items that I'm gonna be... Or this is the grid I'll be using. You know, just hella katanas. But it works! Summon and attack. That's literally everything that you have to do, is summon and attack. And then these guys will take care of the rest. You finished Earth Subby solo with Runting, and I appreciate how much harder you had to work at it. It's so easy with Runting and Tigers. I've heard that! I have Tigers, I just don't have Runting. Tigers wasn't uncapped when I did it. Oh, you need to steal... Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'll go back to it. Hold on. Let me know when you finish copying it. Oh wait. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong one. Here. Let me know when you're finished copying. This is my NM90, and then I'll switch over to the summons and stuff like that too. Oh. I have Frere Key on this one. Frere Key. Temptation. And I also have Amplify on this one, and charge attack damage up. I don't think you need charge attack damage up for this setup, but I have it and it still works, so I'm not really gonna complain. Also, my Gab dagger is 0 stars. It's like nothing. There's nothing here. So that's everything for this setup right here. Hit omen, debuff omen, plain omen, 12 skills are all fronting cares clear. I know that I suffered so much with my dirt setup. I was like, I have no fronting, I don't even have a draconic, I'm not using any special characters, like. And then this is the summons. I don't know if Bubs is absolutely necessary to this, but maybe. I don't know. I just got lucky. 2 days until Guild Wars. Am I ready? Are any of us really ready? I'll do my best. I have class on Wednesday night, so I can't do Guild Wars then. And I have class on Saturday, so I can't do Guild Wars then either. And then here it is, the rest of it. Secret, you don't need any of this. You can just have no skills here. You don't need it. Ignore it, these are just the characters I'm using. The whole thing, you just literally summon and attack. And that's it, that's all you do. Everybody can have their skills off. So yeah, that's 90. And did I come up with that? Absolutely not. Don't treat me like an expert. Yeah, I hope I'll be able to do enough Guild Wars this coming week. I'm always excited for Guild Wars. It feels like a special occasion. But the problem is I start my new job tomorrow. And I don't know what it's going to be like yet. I don't know what travel, like my commute is going to be like. I don't know. I just don't know yet. So we're going to see if I even have time to do Guild Wars with this new job. The hope is that I have enough just to do the bare minimum. I'm definitely not trying to rank or anything like that. I'd like to be able to get enough to get like the Celestial staff. If I could just get the Celestial staff, since that's used quite a bit in a lot of setups, like, that would make me happy. Have I cashed on my suit? Yes, I did! My first superlative, I got a light Amino. Already seeing use. It's very good. The other one, I got a light Hercules because I wanted another light weapon. And I know, like, nobody's anticipating that being useful. I just wanted to go with my heart. I think a light Hercules will be fun. So I got it anyway. I actually felt kind of bad. I got really confused because I saw a light grid with a light Amino and a water Amino in it on Twitter. And I was like, oh, okay, there must be some sort of tech there that I'm not seeing. They're probably a really strong player. And I was like, I guess there are people using light and water Aminos in their light grids. Like, there's gotta be something to it. That's what I was thinking. So I did that, and I dismissed it. And then somebody asked me, hey, should I get a light Amino or a water Amino? And I was like, well, I've seen water Amino being used in light grids, so probably a water Amino. And he was like, why would water Amino be used in a light grid? And I had to sit there and think about it. And I was like, actually, I don't know. I was just like, I've seen it. So I was like, all right, I guess I don't actually know the answer to that. But I still suggested the water amino anyway, even though I got a light amino. I feel like the water amino sees way more use across the board. Anyway, I figured it out. It was just a test of something, like... It was just a test. I think for like triple attack rate and stuff like that, like to count like TA or something like that. So it wasn't actually meant to be used. But anyway, he got a water amino, and I'm like, let's go. I mean, I wasn't really talking to him one-on-one or anything like that. It was just in a chat. I was in a group chat listening to another VTuber, and so it was not like a one-on-one discussion. I just felt a bit silly afterwards because I really had to think. I was like, well, why did that grid even exist? But now I feel kind of foolish for even bringing it up. I was like, oh, there I go, acting like I'm some sort of expert in Granblue. The reality is I'm not an expert at all. I just enjoy the game. I'm very casual. I got a light amino and Excalibur because I'll probably go Primal Light. Let's go! Those are really great options. I have a light Excalibur already. So like I have all the light weapons I think that will see wide use. Like light Excalibur does get used, and the light hold on, I'll go show what I have. Cause I'm a light lord, so all I really care about is light stuff. All I care about is light. So I have a Gaybulg, which is I don't really see people using it anymore, but I got it a long time ago. There's light Excalibur, I have an Ura, I have a light Amino now, I have my light Hercules, which is just for fun, and I'm excited to have it just for fun. And then I have a Futsu, which I need to figure out how I'm going to be using it. Because right now my current Lucy Zero setup does not use it, but I really, really want to use it. So I'm currently like debating if I should go use the... Look at this. Why am I a light player? Because I have always been. I don't know, I've always been a light player. There's no real reason I ended up being. I think I just started out with a lot of light primal weapons and I kept getting Zeus, and before you know it, you are a light player. My avatar looks like a light character, does it? I never thought about it that way. I only I didn't even ask, like, I don't think I asked for anything specific when making my VTuber. I pretty much just said, finally made it to a stream. Yippee! Yay! I'm glad you can make it. This one was just sort of an impromptu stream. I pretty much was like, hey, I work at a cat rescue. I'd like something that's sort of cat themed. I want her to be sweet. I was like, you can design the rest. And so that's what he did, is he designed a really cute VTuber. So I let him take the reins in designing. I didn't have too many requests. Although, I wonder... If I ever get lucky enough to design another outfit, I wonder what I should do as a second outfit. Or a second design. Like, who knows? Like, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to do a second outfit, but like... If I did, I wonder if I could do like a second outfit like what I'm wearing now, or even like an entirely second VTuber model. You know, like the way Iron Mouse does, where like she changes up her entire model and like design. I think that's a really cute thing. I don't know. I have to think of like what I would want. Oh, that one looks like it's almost dead. Oops. Legally distinct Anilla outfit. I wouldn't want to risk it considering how expensive VTuber models are. I mean, I got my model for a pretty good deal. I knew the artist personally, and he charged quite a fair price. And then the rigging at the time wasn't as expensive like 4 years ago. Because I think I did mine in like 2020? It was like right before they were blowing up to be like super expensive. But it'd be nice to change my model up and do something different, or, you know, something really cool. I think it'd be really fun. Honing Seeker, Pain of Guild War. I don't know what it'd have to be something really like... Ah! Wrong button. It'd have to be something original, not something like... in Granblue. Much as I would love a Granblue inspired thing. It was a fast day here in Panama? What do you mean by a fast day? Pajamas. Only because I stream at night? I haven't been streaming at night at all. I've been streaming in the middle of the day for me. The day went too fast. Oh, I see, I see. Some days are just kind of like that. I was pretty productive today too, sort of half productive. Like I went to the dry cleaners because I looked up like same day dry cleaners. And I was like, okay, maybe, so if it's same day dry cleaners, I can pick it up before the end of the day. I could drop it off and then pick it up before the end of the day and have my clothes dry cleaned before I start my new job tomorrow. I was like, let's go. I'll have, you know, really nice clothes. And then I got there and I dropped them off and they were like, so how soon do you want it? And I was like, how early can you get it to me? And they were like, Wednesday. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So now I'm going to be probably dressed like an idiot for the first couple days of work. Not that I have to dress fancy or anything like that, but I should have planned that out a lot better. I did not plan that well. So that was sort of a bust. And then I went to go pick up my medicine. And then they were like, we don't have any refills available for you. We'll message your doc. And I was like, what the heck? There should be. I have like less than a week left. Normally I pick them up and they're there. So I'm just like, oh no, when am I gonna have time to pick this up? I'm gonna be at work all week. So, you know, that was also a bust. But on a positive, I did manage to get my eyebrows threaded. And I also managed to get my nails done. So now I will look clean. I will look clean for my new job. Instead of looking like a hobo, my nails won't look terrible and my eyebrows will not look crazy and, you know, trying not to look like a complete weirdo. Dress like an idiot? I don't know, like dress like a slob. I wanted to dress kind of clean on my first week, but I won't be able to now. You work at a pharmacy? Oh man, bless you, because that is one hard job. I would get so stressed out trying to refill medications for people all the time, and I'm sure people are just never happy when picking up medication. They're probably sick or annoyed or, you know, depressed or All kinds of stuff. Does not seem like the least stressful job that it could be. So yeah, you do good work. A literal cat outfit? What do you mean by like a? What do you call those? What do you call those like full? Not dakimakuras. What is the name of those like outfits? It's basically like a giant pajama outfit of a character. And it's like full body and like you have it like over your head like a hoodie. What do you call those? Kigu, thank you. It's like a cat kigu? That's like, I guess? I can't do necromancer. It's not, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not risking getting in trouble unless you guys foot the bill. I'm not gonna pay for that. These 6 dragons. There's so many. Aw. If I had to pick a Granblue outfit, I'd probably pick Jita. Jita's Granblue outfit, I think it's really cute. Hello. Rules are for humans, little real people just cosplay like a Granblue Fantasy character. Yeah, but I'm not an official cosplayer, so... And I don't know, like, yeah. I can't do it! I can't do it, you guys! We'll just have to see. I have to think on it more. Just sent you a code, but it might fail. It's a Hexa solo attempt. Ooh! Okay. I will join. Enter ID. Oh, I've never seen this before. I've never... Oh! Why did I insta-wipe? I like insta-wiped. I didn't even do anything. That's just what Hexa does? But then I wouldn't get anything, would I? Or would that... Would I still get things? If I salute? Did I salute? Oh, I did salute. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I don't think there's a trophy for Hexa solos yet. Is there? So I don't think that matters. Oh, the pearls are gone. Yeah, so it's not like there's anything doing anything. It's not like anything matters. K-Teen always solos things like a million times anyway. He likes doing them as dailies. So he'll probably solo it like a billion more times. Wow. In water, huh? I tried in light. I'm terrible at it. The closest I've gotten is like 82%. I'm bad at this. Has solos like Ulti Baha made you redo them, but it would be nice if it remembers Hexa and Solo Zeros and Zero Solos. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I think like they weren't retroactive before. I might... Wait, I'm gonna go back to this and check in a few minutes. I believe in you, K-Teen. I just gotta get farming done. I'm never gonna get this done. It's gonna take like 800 years. Oh, that's right. I'm in a... I'm in a Hexa raid. I only have 2 slots. By the way, I got another sand today. I'm up to 6 sands and 6 dragons. 6 sands and like, I don't know, like 3,500 dragons? That's a really good rate. Grubbo wishes for a trophy tracker built directly into the results screen. Oh my god, a trophy tracker would be awesome. So that I wouldn't have to have this up all the time and do like manual little numbers and stuff. Some kind of trophy tracker would be really, really nice. Oh, still going. Ah. Yeah, I'm doing my best with Hexa solos. I'm not doing good at all. I'm doing a really bad job, actually. So, it's gonna be a while before I even get close to it. The last time I was able to solo things with, like... while it was still reasonably hard to solo was, like, Lucy. Like, Lucy. Lucy and Beelzebub I soloed really, really fast back in the day. Beelzebub I used to make a daily when it was still pretty hard to solo. Well, not hard. Well, like, it was never hard to solo. It was just not everybody did it. I wiped. I didn't see my debuffs timed out. Oh, no! I haven't even soloed Fa high level. I'm too scared. It's easy! You can even full auto it these days. They've nerfed that raid so much. Otsu! I'm gonna leave now, okay? Since you wiped, I'm gonna leave. Huh? Fa high level isn't easy? What do you mean? It's super easy. Hello, what team are you trying for Hexa solo? Right now I'm using this. I originally had this as this. And I did pretty good, so maybe I'll just keep that. But the extra HP was nice for the other one. I have Amplify here. I have this and this. I was actually making a pretty good pace, I think. And then I have these. But also, I mean, I may just switch it up to something else. I'm not sure. I'm not doing very good. I have to watch more videos and see what I'm doing wrong. Which elements are the easiest to farm Hexa right now? I don't know. I feel like easiest in a hard raid is a bit subjective. I think fire struggles the most. Fire and dark struggle the most. I accidentally did the wrong summon for the second try, so I'll have to try again tomorrow. Aww. Yeah, I'm not taking it too seriously yet, because I definitely could use some improvements, but I think it's a good idea to at least be comfortable with the idea of soloing, so I've been playing with it in trial mode. I don't realistically think I can solo right now. Even though I think I have all the pieces to solo, I just don't think it's realistic. I'm not a strong player. Ah! Earth is kind of braid net on Hexa, but you eat bricks post 40. I mean, I kind of eat bricks post 40 too. I'm getting better at surviving to the very end. Like, I'm strategizing a lot more instead of just like jumping into battle like from 40 to 15. Like, I used to do that and just instantly wipe, but I kind of wait now because I know my teammates will take care of it. So Hexa feels like a raid that's all about trust. And I'm trusting my teammates. But soloing it, I don't know. I'm watching Hexa videos and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Or yeah, so I'm not doing very good at the moment. But I would like to do it. Also, I still need to solo Subby in Water and Dark. So I definitely want to get those out of the way too. I'd really like to rainbow Subby solos. And I'm hoping that they won't be so stressful. At least I know I can take my time in them, because they seem quite quick. Someone soloed Hexen Fighter without even using Yeah, that was not Jim! He's in this chat sometimes. He's like a god tier fire player. He's like always at the top 2k in Guild Wars too. He just casually top 2ks. I'm like, how are you always doing this? You're a madman. But I think strong players are very cool. I like seeing strong players in Granblue. I think that they're very cool. And especially the ones that can just like figure out interesting strategies. I'm not good at coming up with strategies. I still think the easiest subby solo is with hunting. Yeah, I'm so... Ah! Have you tested out Futsu for something? Not yet. I will test out Futsu something, like, at some point. I'd like to use my Futsu. That's what I was thinking, like, okay, so I have, like, a Lucy Zero setup that is, Kengo? It's Kengo and it uses, Holiday Zoe, but I saw this setup that uses Futsu and it also uses Light Ragazzo. And I was like, I can use my baby boy Ragazzo? Really? So I kind of want to try it. I don't know if it's a jank setup or if, you know, it's obviously not a common setup. But I really like Ragazzo, so it'd be cool to use him in like a light setup. I love Ragazzo. That would make me super happy. And I could use Futsu. I wonder if it's usable in Hexa with Onmyoji. Do you mean in a group or solo? I'm pretty sure it's useful in a group. Onmyoji and Futsu. But I'd like to find something for it just because I was so excited to get it. And it seems really, really fun. This team here is literally the only setup I've ever made on my own. This team, I was like messing with Osiris to see if I could make like a really fast team. That was like strong. And I felt really proud of myself because I actually got it done really, really fast. And it worked really, really well. And I was like, oh, I actually came up with something on my own? But it's not like anybody's gonna use it for anything. Plus it has an Ura. Nobody wants to have like a... Nobody's gonna suggest a grid that has like an Ura main hand. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm not good at coming up with solo teams on my own. Futsu is Onmyoji for a solo. I don't think I've seen that before. I wonder if it exists. But I'm not good enough to, like, be the one to test the waters. Did you know it's possible to solo Subby within 11 turns? I'm sure it is. There's some crazy things out there. I still think probably the most fun I had was with my fire solo was a lot of fun. I think the idea of keeping MC alive and making him unkillable and then just summoning attacking every turn is funny. It was such a dumb solo. And it just made me laugh. Now, I wouldn't want to do that with other solos. I want to at least come up with something marginally more strategic. But that was the most brute force solo ever, and it was really, really fun. And somehow I finished it with like 3 minutes to spare, which was kind of crazy. MC strong. Oh my god. I'm stretching. Give me the strength to wake up early. For what raid was that solo? Super Ultimate Bahamut. It's a really... I don't even know if I have the team anymore. Oh, I do. So this is the team. Basically, everybody buffs MC. Everybody buffs the hell out of MC. MC buffs himself using tools, then dies. Everybody dies except Nemone. If you want, you can keep Nemone alive. Anderson comes out for 75 and 10% and full diamonds, and that's literally it. He just all subs and dies. No, it is normal Zeta. It's normal Zeta, because you want all of these for 12. You want her alive for 12 skills. Because she has 8 billion buttons for 12 skills. So she does 12 skills plus 50%. So that's why she's alive. That's why she's here. Instead of Granzetta. Because her skills cool down when she presses one of her buttons. So anyway, everybody dies. Nemone can live if you complete the debuff trial. I think. If you complete, you don't have to complete debuff, the 10 debuffs, but she's just there to do extra damage. But anyway, Sylph and Nemone buff up MC. Elenin uses his thingy, like he usually does. Anderson is only there for all subs and then he dies. And then MC, being as strong as he is, literally just summons one of these guys every turn. And then he attacks. And he basically becomes unkillable. And it's really, really fun. But it's really cute if you keep Nemone alive. If you choose to keep Nemone alive. Because she just kind of becomes unkillable too. So she just kind of hangs out until the very end. And you're like, oh... like, Nemone, she's cute. So she deserves to survive. So yeah. That is... oh, this is supposed to be, this weapon. Oh, wait. Ultima Dagger. It's Ultima Dagger. And as you can see, I don't really have like a super amazing setup here. I mean, it's 4 Mugen swords. Oh, you're cute. You should live. Fantastic raid logic. Yeah, and Nemone is cute, so she deserves to survive. So yeah, like, I mean, this grid is mostly free. Like, Tormentor, main weapon, free Celestial, free Mugen drops, like, Ultima weapons. These two are the only things that are not free. So, really, the bar is low. The only thing is you have to work really, really fast, and you kind of get into the zone after a while. You have to get into the zone. Because you need to move fast. You just, like, turn off Ulki, and then, like, after your Tormentor stacks are up, and then just attack, summon, summon, attack, summon, attack, summon, attack, summon, attack, aggressively. I wish I could find the video I watched for it. And then Kate helped me adjust some things with the, like, grid. I really wanted to try it because it seemed funny. And I was right, it was very funny. I couldn't believe it worked. $170k HP? Wow! That's a lot of HP! Has there ever been a team with 200,000 HP that was actually usable? I wonder, have we reached 200,000 HP? I don't know, have we? I imagine if we had a grid with 200,000 HP, it wouldn't be very useful. But maybe I'm wrong. It would sound pretty unkillable, though. If you could get it working. Yes, but it was before HP skill. I remember when Light used to struggle with HP. Light could barely get enough HP to do anything. I remember when Light struggled with HP for Bluchi, like, check. Now it has lots of HP. Yay! $440,000 HP. Wow. That sounds insane. Chef swords were funny. Chef swords were funny. Check my pending battles. I'm always checking my pending battles. Every 2 minutes I'm checking my pending battles. It drives me insane. I won't even be able to do this during Guild Wars either, like in between days. Because Guild Wars always has that thing where like you can only have one pending battle at a time. Which I really wish they would turn off already. What's the point of turning this on during Guild Wars? Please, please, fix it. Please, no more one pending battle at a time during Guild Wars. I'm begging you. Thimble grid, wow. I remember when Fimbles were pretty useful. It was interesting. Flynn Ray, thank you for subscribing. Sometimes I still get so like surprised people subscribe to my channel and that they're actually like, you guys are here and actually like talking to me. I'm like not even a good Granblue player. I'm always like amazed and humbled. Yeah, I know why they have it. I know why they have pending battles. It's just still annoying. I don't like it. I can yap about GBF for hours with my partner. I know, I have like... I talk about Granblue too much and I probably think about it too much. I like reading like strategies and like watching videos and stuff like that, and I always am casually playing the game. I'm like, my brain is a little too Granblue pilled. It might be a little too Granblue pilled. It's gonna be weird having an office job where I can't play Granblue all day. But I'll play when I get home. Ah! How I feel about my pharmacy job. You just gotta think about strats in your head. Well, no, actually don't think about that while filling prescriptions. I guess it's important to think about filling prescriptions while filling prescriptions. It's very important. When is it my turn to have a partner I can yap about Granblue to? The answer is when I work on myself and not my grids. No! I'm sure you're working on yourself just fine. But that is an important factor. We should always continue to work on ourselves. I think it's nice finding a partner who will accept you for who you are, but I think you need to also always work to become somebody worthy of your partner. I think it is if you do not work on yourself, nobody should have to accept you. If that makes sense. It is a give and take relationship. It is a partnership. That's why they're partners. We're all grubbers deep inside. We love the game, we play the game, we think about the game. Yeah, I know! It's so much. Yeah, relationships take effort. So you always gotta put in the effort. I'm always impressed by people who've been married like 50 years or something like that. And they're just like, yeah, I don't ever get bored with my partner. Like, I'll get annoyed or something like that, but like, we have always been together and we work on each other and like we love each other and everything. So I'm just like, how do you stay with one person for that long and not get bored? I'm very impressed with it. It's admirable, even. I thought I was only in 2 raids. Aren't I only in 2? Oh, I joined this one. I see. Oh my god, I've given too much money to Granblue. I've mentioned before that I've gotten like a paycheck for voicing Anilla, and then literally all of it's gone into Granblue Fantasy. You started in 2017 and there's still the Start Dash ticket. Wow, that's impressive! You're true free-to-play. That's awesome! I didn't spend money on Granblue for a year. I waited a whole year to spend money on Granblue because I was like, I want to make sure I'm invested in the game. I want to make sure like it's a game that's gonna stick around. And I figured if I still liked it a year into playing it, then, I could probably throw a few dollars here and there. And that was, fast forward to 8 billion years later. Still playing it. So, I guess I was right. I was right to wait a year and invest. I have to spend less money this year because I won't be making a lot of money. I was making pretty good money last year and sort of just spent a little too frivolously. But this year I have to be a little more conservative. So we're gonna, But I still want to be able to buy like certain like scams and stuff like that. Like I definitely like if they do another scam that comes with a perpetuity ring, I am absolutely gonna buy that because they've had one with a perpetuity ring and I didn't buy it. And I regret it because I want more perpetuity rings. I need more even. I only have 3 right now and it's not enough. I've never done a full cash spark before with like 300 rolls, but I've definitely spent like... I've done a couple sparks with like 200 rolls or something like that, or like 180 or, that kind of number. So not the full 300, but I've definitely spent a lot. I only have a gumball ring? You haven't gotten Yatima yet? Oh no. Getting Yatima is hard. I didn't get Yatima. I used a Zero ticket for Yatima, if I recall. I think I have used 1 Zero ticket ever, and it was on Yatima. I was like, and I hadn't gotten her for like a year. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time to get her. And it's been worth it. I definitely use her in my summons. Logia is the first Providence summon you didn't get when it released? believe you, because I've gotten everybody on release except Yatima. So it's possible. I think someone who's gotten everything on release is pretty lucky. I used the rest of my Siegfried stash on Yatima. Your Grand Siegfried stash? Are you trying to get... Are you saving up for Grand Siegfried? I wonder if I'm sure Grand Siegfried will come later this year. Maybe with like the Dragon Knights event, the yearly Dragon Knights event at the end of this year, or like in the fall, they'll have Grand Siegfried, I believe. I believe Grand Siegfried will come out this year. I believe for you. And not to get Poseidon? What do you mean? Poseidon is a good character. I have things that I would definitely like this year, but I don't know how realistic they are. So I think I'm pretty safe this year in terms of like needing to spark. I think I'm overall pretty safe this year, unless, like, basically, like, whatever the Grand Light Unit is this year, I will get it. Grand Light Unit, very important to me. I will get it. Or any busted light unit from, like, holidays or, like, seasonals, I will get it. I will work very hard. I will links ticket them, I will annotics them, I will, you know, scam for them. Like, I will aim for them and pretty much them only. Other elements can fall behind as far as I'm concerned. I only care about light. If I get, like, busted characters and other elements, then I just consider myself lucky. Hello! How are you today? Hopefully doing well. I'm a lot better about saving sparks, but last year in 2023 made a lot of Fabes and Flables SSR, so I spent my crystals. I'm always so impressed with people who have like 300,000 crystals saved up or something like that. I'm like, oh, you have so much spark money just sitting there. How is your 6 dragons farming going? How many do you have left, do you think? Because I'm still a ways away. My goal this year is to get Summer Razio. Summer Razio would be nice, huh? I'm kind of with you there. I would like to get Summer Razio. I tried to scam her like 3 times and failed. Let's see. 1305, making pretty good progress with that deal. Really getting up there with Luo. Almost at 1800 Luo. Almost a 1700 Galleon. Willness is like struggling. Willness is going so slow. It's like nobody hosts Willness. Now that I've discovered I don't need to annotic Summer Galleon, why not? Why don't you need to annotic Summer Galleon? If you want X Michelin, I see X Michelin is cute. I think I've seen X Michelin used in some grids before. But also she's cute, so if you just like her. Pushing for rank 100 this week. Let's go! I believe in you! That's like a huge milestone number. Are you able to do skips yet for like all of the like various groups like Tiamat and stuff like that? Are you able to skip them yet or not yet? Because those skips are real nice. Halloween Vicky, huh? Ooh. It's kind of funny, when Halloween Vicky came out, people were like, oh, she's nothing special, she's not that good. And then she became super good during Water Guild Wars, and she's used in late game content. But then again, when Cosmos came out, people were like, ah, she's kind of underwhelming. Cue her being like, you know, if you don't have her, you don't have rights character. Cosmos is like literally like light rights. So I don't know. I don't ever buy the initial thoughts upon release where people are like, ah, she's okay, or oh, he's not that, you know, he's nothing. Unless people are overwhelmingly saying like, oh, they're busted. Because usually if that happens, we can all agree. Like, people like immediately said like Percival was amazing. And clearly he's still amazing. He's real dumb. Percival is fire rights. I have all meetings variations, but not the regular SSR one. Oh, huh. I need a summer meeting. And I got Wind meeting in a scam right before Wind Guild Wars. So, and I felt really lucky because I watched, I think it was DYDK Spark for meeting on a 3% banner, and he got like 2 SSRs. And I was like, oh, that was painful. That was real painful because it was really bad. I didn't know how key she would be for Wind Guild Wars because I don't know anything about Wind. So I felt really lucky that I had her because she made everything so easy. Yeah, SSR meeting, like, is also a Wind Rights character, apparently. Because, I mean, she's used in, like, endgame raids and stuff, too. Back in the day, people told me not to build a fire team without going OG Percival. Nothing has changed with Grand Percival. It's true. It's really hard to survive out there without Grand Percival. That's the sad truth. Just passing by to wish you luck on dragon slaying. Now back to work I go. You're not off work today? It's Martin Luther King Day. Why are you working? It's gonna be kind of weird. Oh my god, it's gonna be so weird to be working tomorrow. I literally haven't had a job since December 20th. I haven't had a job for a full month. Suddenly I'm gonna have to be somewhere. But because I have to be somewhere, I'm also gonna get paid! Let's go! Money! I love money! It pays for my cats. Played 2 years with no Grand Percival. Can confirm fire doesn't exist without him. Oh, did it peak? Are you kidding? It peaked? Should I turn down my gain? Am I too loud? I have like a little limiter on. I have a limiter on so that it doesn't peak, but maybe it peaks anyway. I don't know, I'm not very good at mic stuff. I have to ask somebody to help me set up my mic to sound good. It was just the let's go part. Yeah, but I don't want to, like, make people's ears bleed. I prefer for people to feel... Your audio got really weird when you yelled money, I want money. Huh? I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, I'm not really good. I'm not good at setting up audio stuff. The only thing I can do really well... I can set up my audio stuff really, really well when it comes to, like, voice acting and in the booth. Like, I can do that. But when it comes to streaming, I have no idea what I'm doing. You have to use all these filters, and whenever I put on the filters, my audio sounds terrible. So I'm like, man, I don't know. And then I fixed my mic so that I'm not like it's not on my desk. It's on like a little arm thing now. You could always ask Sayu for tech support. I feel weird asking him. We're not that close. Like, I know Sayu, but I don't know if he'd be like willing to give tech support to me. It's interesting. We actually got to work together in 2023 for a job. I had hired him to voice a character. And of course, the session went beautifully. It went very, very well. But, yeah, like, more than talking to him, because I don't really talk to him very often. Like, really not often at all. I have talked to Hayden, his partner, his spouse, a lot more. And that's because Hayden plays, Vikala in Granblue. So of course, like, the Zodiacs gotta stick together, right? I hope more Zodiacs get voiced in the future, because it's just Anila and Vikala for now. But I'd like to hear what the rest of them sound like. I want to, like, headcanon them, but I also don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Like, who would make a good voice for, like, XYZ character? You guys could speculate all you want. I think if I did, I would mess things up. Hayden's voice for Vikala is so good. I know! They sound so perfect as Vikala. So chipper and so cute. I think we could all use a cute mouse. The English voice casting for most of Granblue is beautifully done. I really enjoy listening to their voices. Like, even before I was Anila, I always got and was just purely a fan enjoying Granblue. Like, I always enjoyed like seeing who was cast and stuff like that. It made me so happy. And like, I sometimes think about like how Granblue, like the fighting game, is actually like, it's a reasonably popular fighting game. That's kind of crazy. I'm in a reasonably popular fighting game. It gets cool tournaments, like it gets, you know, like really cool character reveals. It's the series, it's like this fighting series itself has sold over 1 million copies. Like, that's a lot. And I'm lucky enough to be a part of it. tried to get good and then realized you're bad at fighting games. Oh my god, amen. I'm terrible at fighting games. I'm literally one of the worst fighting game players there is. That's why I can't do it. I can't do it. I would love to, like, play the fighting game, but I'm actually so bad at it that it's really, like, humiliating. I couldn't stop screaming at Sandalphon's trailer. Yes! I was so excited, and, like, and apparently Howard, the voice of Sandalphon, flew over to Japan to watch the reveal in person. I was like, that is dedication! That's crazy! It made me wish that I was at GBF Fest for Anila's reveal. Like, if I was at Granblue Fest during that reveal and I saw my name on that big screen, like, that would be amazing. But I was actually asleep when it happened. I meant to take a nap that night because I wasn't told that there would be a reveal. But I had a feeling like if there was any night they were going to do it, it would be that night. So I meant to take a nap and then stay up and watch the reveal live. But I ended up sleeping through it. And then I had friends messaging me like crazy. I woke up to like 1 million messages from people. Being like, what? You're in Granblue? I was like, guys. Oops. Did not mean to sleep through that. Naps are great. Reeling though I'm a sea queen. I was Yordaha. I played little Yoda. Yodaha is the cutest little grandpa that ever existed. He was fast. And he had cute little phrases. I loved his English voice so much too. It was the most... Oh, Yoda's voice in English is so charming. I was like, I love my little Harvin grandpa. So cute. Wasn't playing GBF at all, but I remember well the hype for GB Versus release. Yeah! I remember when they first showed Anila and I was floored. You really brought her to life and they made her so well. Aww! Thank you! I'm flattered. I did my best with her because she's cute. I remember when I did the auditions, I had actually auditioned for 3 characters at that time, and I was really excited. I was ridiculously excited because that was the first union audition I ever got. And I was like, the first union audition I ever get, and it's Granblue Fantasy? Are you kidding me? So I was like freaking out. And I was like, there isn't a chance in hell I'm actually going to get this. But I have to do it, you know? I have to try. So I read for 3 characters. I auditioned for 3 characters in this game. And it was Anila, Nier, and it was Death. And I was like, and of all the 3 of them, I was most happy with my Nier audition. I was like, if there's anything that'll at least catch their attention, I think this Nier audition is pretty good. And then I got, like, I waited, like, you know, I think, like, 3 or 4 weeks, like, a month went by or something like that. May have been even over a month. And I didn't think about it anymore, because I was just, like, the whole thing with auditioning for video games and TV shows and everything like that is there's this saying called send and forget. Because the chances of you getting that audition, booking that role, are so low. Because not because you're bad, but because there are so many good actors competing for the same role. Is you send off the audition and then you just completely forget it exists. So I tried to embody that mentality, even with Granblue. Send and forget. I was like, I didn't get it. I leave with the mentality of I did my best and I probably didn't get it. And then I got a call from the studio and they were just like, hey, are you in the union? And I was like, no, I'm not. And they were like, okay, that's fine. Anyway, you got the part. And I was like, what? And I think my legs turned into jello. I was in my living room. My legs turned into jello and I had to sit down on my couch. And I was so nervous for my very first day. I was so nervous. I thought, and even after the first day of recording, I thought for sure they were gonna be like, oh, we should recast her. Oh, this isn't gonna work out. I thought for sure that was gonna happen. But no, they kept me. And, yeah. I've been doing Anilla ever since. I remember hoping that because she was in GB Versus that she would be in Relink, but sadly no love for the Divine Generals in that game. Sad Games, please make Relink 2, I beg you. Amen. What Granblue characters would you want in Relink? If you had to pick any characters to put in Relink. My answer is obvious. I have two very strong characters that I would really, really want in Granblue Relink. And those are, Lobelia. It's not gonna happen. Lobelia would be my number one for obvious reasons. Lobelia would absolutely be my number one. And then I would love for Cassius to be in. I would love to hear Cassius, my little beep boop boy, speak in English. I want Lobelia for Rising. Amen! Yes! I would love Lobelia content. I want to hear Lobelia in English. I want to hear my man speak and be a freak in English. I know whoever Games casts, if they ever did that for him, it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna literally just, like, be the creepiest fangirl over the voice actor. I'm gonna be like, listen, you literally play, like, my favorite character in this series, like, you don't understand. Not creepy, okay? I'll be within the bounds of what is courteous. But, like, hey, like, even though I work with actors all the time, like, and I don't really fangirl or anything like that, I'm very professional. When working with actors, it's still really cool to, like, meet ones that play, like, certain roles that you really like. And I would be very excited to meet Lobelia's voice actor if he ever got an English voice. I would be so excited. Six Dragons would be cool. Eustace, Zoe, Maria Teresa. Ooh. Eustace is cool. I like Eustace. Someday I'll unlock his fourth skill, but not anytime soon. That's okay, though. Honestly, Lobelia's fourth skill isn't, like... It's nice, but it's not, like, a game-breaking thing. Like, I think you're good to wait on unlocking his fourth skill. I need the world to know how much of a freak he is. I know. I need everybody to understand one of the most disturbed characters in Granblue Fantasy, and how much I love him. He means the world to me, my little freak. I like how two of my favorite characters are, like, literally one is an absolute depraved freak and the other one is pure as the driven snow. Hello! Like, Lobelia and Cassius could not be more polar opposites. And then you have Ragazzo, who is not a freak. Like, I don't, like... They designed him to be, like, kind of freaky, but, like, he's actually really chill and low-key and smart. He is a sweet boy who has never done anything wrong in his life. They try to make him seem, like, really... Like, his design is quite energetic. Yeah, his angry, energetic, like, worked up, like, you know, typical fire, spirited up. I don't know the right words to describe it, but that really isn't his vibe. Even though it looks like it? I think J6 would make a really good Luol VA. Ooh. I can see that. It is nice. It is nice, like, imagining who would be a good voice for every character or something like that. And sometimes I like to go look up and see which Granblue characters have been in Shadowverse, because those characters have English voices. And it's like, whoa, like, I didn't realize Europa had an English voice until I looked it up. She sounds rather cute. Let me see, Europa. I was just thinking about Europa, Shadowverse, English voice. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I don't know if I can look it up. Oh well. Passionate, hot-headed, quick-tempered. Yeah, like those kinds of words. I think they, like, the design-wise, they tried to market Ragazzo as that, and then you actually got to know Ragazzo as a character, and he wasn't any of those things. I think, so... Relink and Rising's like, Siegfried's voice actor for Relink and Rising, I think is different from the one in Shadowverse. I think it's a new voice, isn't it? I think they changed the voice for, like, several characters. Like, I think even Vane's voice actor is different. Is it? Now I'm thinking about it. And then, of course, Percival's voice actor changed, even between Versus and Versus Rising. I wonder who would voice Gawain. Who would be a good Gawain voice actor? I'm kind of curious, man. Like, that would be really cool to me. Lamorak is like, this is just literally my brain not being creative at all. This is not, like, my brain being so uncreative, but because Lamorak basically looks like a color, like a palette swap of Hal, I just hear Christian Bale when he talks. I was like, oh, he just sounds like Christian Bale in my head. That's how uncreative I am. He's not a palette swap for Hal. His hairstyle is similar. And he's very mage-like. Max Middleman? Interesting. I wonder if it was the same guy. I thought it was a different voice actor. Either way, though. I think they did start, like, using their... I think they started using the same Shadowverse voice actors, like, for more recent roles. Like, for example, like the Eternals. Like, they were all very deliberately chosen when they came out in Shadowverse. Because obviously Alejandro and Giselle are, you know, Siete and Song in both, like, Shadowverse and Relink. If one of the Primal Pals joins Versus, you think who suits the most? If one of the Primal Pals join... I feel like among the Primal Pals, Satyr is the most popular, huh? Necha? See, there's different fans of them here, huh? I don't think I could voice another Granblue character. I don't think... It would sound too similar to Anilla. They're definitely... I used to fan dub Granblue characters back in the day, though. I guess Medusa is more popular than Satyr, huh? I always figured Satyr was the most popular, though. But maybe you're right. Maybe it is Medusa. Necha has definitely gotten a lot more popular in recent years. I like Athena too, of course. Didn't some character recently become like an honorary Primal Pals member? Somebody else joined the Primal Pals, but I can't remember who. Uni, thank you. Uni got an English voice, and it sounds so cute. Uni's English voice sounds super mega cute. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it and play a clip, because oh my god, Uni's English voice is adorable. Granblue versus Rising Uni English. Oh, there it is, there it is.
Unicorn? Universe? Unibrow? Unisonic? Want some popcorn? Universe.
Isn't it so cute? Did you guys hear that? Want some popcorn? She's so cute. She's so mega. I love her English voice. It's perfect. But you don't expect anything less with Granblue, huh?
Universe.
The way the writers presented Varuna and Nep is that they're primal beasts reading a script. I'm 6 dragons hunting. I'm stuck in 6 dragons hell. I'm not gonna finish before Guild Wars either. I'm gonna have to like resume this after Guild Wars. If they had all the VAs for all the characters, I bet the GBF game would have an English voice acted version already. That would be a lot of characters. That would be like a huge undertaking to voice Granblue in English. The Gacha game? I don't think they could do it. That'd be too much. Like if they did, they'd probably have to section it off to only voice like certain portions of it. Yeah, like literally thousands of characters to voice and like so many events to voice, and like they'd have to go back and voice like what? Tens of thousands of lines, hundreds of thousands even. It would be massive. Maybe if they did it from the start, but not anymore. You don't have to be playable characters, some as NPC like Siete. Who is the voice for NPC guy? Oh, hold on, let me look it up. Granblue. I can't remember. Is it Stephen Fu? Greg Chun, maybe? Granblue versus... Hold on, I'm looking it up. Oh, yeah, it's because it's 3 different actors. The ones that voice the Luane Bros actually voice the NPC guy. Griffin Burns, Brian Anderson, and Greg Chun voice him. So the voice actors for the Luane Bros voice him. And then of course, Griffin Burns is also Grimnir in English. Which he sounds so perfect. Oh, 10 out of 10 choice. And technically, I voiced 2 Granblue characters already. I'm Manila, and then I'm Jade. So I'm already like an NPC type. That person's technically voiced more than 10 characters. That's pretty normal though. Like sometimes like basically you give a character like one label. You give like a 30s male generic label to an actor and they may technically be voicing like 20 NPCs spread across the game, but because they're all the same 30s male, like you really don't have to give them all different voices. You can just have one guy voice them all. And those jobs are the best, by the way. You want those kinds of jobs. Voicing random generic 30s male. You know how many games have generic 30s male? That's consistent work. If you can be the voice of generic 30s male in a billion games, that's some good money. Do you guys use a character voice for action on your PC? What do you mean? I don't have anything set up like that. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything like that. There's so many Granblue characters. I love Granblue Fantasy. I'm looking at all the English voices now. I can't believe I'm among them. That's weird. It's still weird all this time later. And I'll have more things to add to my resume at some point. I want Albert to be in Versus too. Does Albert have an English voice in Shadowverse? Albert's a good guy. There's a lot of really good Granblue characters that deserve to have an English voice. I don't know if they'll ever add any more sword-type characters, though. They do have a lot of sword-type characters in Granblue, even if they all play different. Albert English voiced by Max Middleman. That would be a really good one. You guys really liked Max. Although I can't blame you. Max Middleman is a fantastic actor with a great voice. I remember years and years ago, this must have been like 8 years ago, I had held auditions for Trails of Cold Steel 2. And Max Middleman auditioned for 2 characters in Cold Steel 2, Lecter, Arundel, and McBurn. And he was so perfect as both characters. So I ended up casting him as both. It was just awesome. He came out so well. They also have a lot of melee characters too. Is there, like, from your expertise as a fighting game player, what is something they're missing? I wish Liam O'Brien would be Seville's English VA. Wow, that's an interesting choice. I'm glad Seville Barra got the SSR he deserved, even if we don't really use him. Any chance? Or am I still here? It said my OBS disconnected. But it looks like I'm still streaming. Hopefully. Still live for you, it lagged. Okay. That's weird. But it's back now. Okay, well, as long as there's no problem now. Somebody just did the first full auto super Baja? Really? What element achieved it? Water? Fire Cavalier. That's cool. Was it Mistral? Everybody asking if it's Mistral. Everybody saying Mistral is underwhelming. It's actually the guy who made the Fire Tormentors. Oh, wow! Well, they definitely know what they're doing with Fire Subby. I'm really curious. Do you have a link? Is there a video? Or a Twitter link showing their stuff? I'd love to see. He says upload will be later. Oh! I'm super curious what he used. Not that I'd be able to replicate it, but... That's awesome! A full auto past 10% in everything? That is kind of crazy. I love the ingenuity of Granblue players. Does someone have an Earth team for Subby Solo without Galleon? I feel like that would very easily exist. Also missing a mech character? Oh. Yeah, when I think of mech, I think Robomeat. Thank you. Now I can keep going. It's kind of curious to think about the various characters. Oh, actually... Oh, you guys, I might have to go in a second. My, You know how I was telling you guys I couldn't pick up my prescription earlier? Because it wasn't ready, and I needed to get a refill from my doctor. It looks like they, refilled it and it's actually ready at the pharmacy right now. So I need to pick that up before I start work. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to pick it up. And my meds are going to run out. And that'll be bad. So I need to pick it up today. Because I won't be able to pick it up for the rest of the week. With the new job and all. Ah. Okay. Hey, it was like a couple hours stream. That lasted a good long while. Yay. Okay, you guys. I will see you. I've already mentioned before, but I'll see you when I see you this week. Because even though it's Guild Wars week and I absolutely want to stream this week, I don't know what my new job schedule's like yet. So it's literally going to be like, I will get online when I'm able to. And then we can grind. We can meet farm together. As a team. Right? Right? It's Guild Wars time. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!